Yep.
Hey. All right, we are recording. So welcome to Mr. Community. I am your host, Reggie Reg Davis, and a very special guest in the building with me today. If you're old school, you know, we play like the 90s hip-hop and R&B and 105 the Bounce. And for those of you who go way back to the original day, early 80s, you know, Run DMC, Houdini, later KRS-One and all those guys. But one thing that my group of guys here today are specialized in is the history of pop locking and breakdancing. The Motorcity Street Dance Academy, Mav1, and my man Just. Welcome to the program, fellas.
How's it going?
Thank you.
All right, so let's talk about this, man. When you coming in, I'm like, you guys, like, you do hip-hop. You say as a culture, you teach this to kids, DJing classes, spray painting, like I said, pop locking, breakdancing, spin on your head, the whole nine from, like, the early 80s. And it's like, this is 2018, and you guys are like professional at this. Are you serious?
Yeah, we're professional. We're part of a group also, Fresh Classics. That's a performance group that we perform downtown. You know, we're around a lot of spaces, you know, with artists, auto show, things like that. So, you know, our main message is to let people know, you know, one, it hasn't gone away, and two, is the image that people might have of it is probably, if it's a negative one, it's completely wrong. You know, we're using it as a vehicle to create positive change with youth, and really a way to give youth a strong voice. You know, the whole creative process behind it, identity, you know, raising their city up on their back, and, you know, and holding on to that image of, you know, positive Detroit. That's what we're about.
So, Mav1, you bring kids from area schools. You go to the schools. They come to you. How does it work?
So we got a couple different ways of doing it, but the main way that we go is it's called Spreading the Elements Everywhere in Detroit. It's our seed program, and that's how we go into these schools. We, me, Just, Shane T, Soul, a few of us, we go and we perform. We do these these shows, and basically we get the kids interested, and then from there we talk to administration about creating a club, a youth-led club. We kind of come in, and the dance club crew that we create is really the voice and the importance of it, and what the navigation that the kids want to take it is all controlled through them. We're just the catalyst that kind of helps them aim it. You know, we have the experience, so we give them the best, you know, here's some ways for you to create these, the routines, crew shirts, logos, different styles. You know, that's where Just comes in, you know, with bringing in the different styles and stuff. And then from there, we create these different seeds, and we watch them grow, this seed program. We got funded just recently in October. MCSDA, the seed program, was awarded $35,000 through the Knights Art Association. Wow. So, you know, we won the Knights Art Challenge. We're one of the winners. So, yeah, it's got some, you know, some steam behind it. You know, we've got some movement. And once we create all these spaces, that's what MCSDA, the actual physical space, is for. Is so that way, you know, you go into these dance studios and they have ballet 1, ballet 2, advanced, and all these different things, and then they have like one hip hop class. Like,
and most times, you know, it's not even hip hop.
Yeah. And so what we end up doing is we really, you know, is trying to bring that real hip-hop, like teaching the actual steps, the culture, the history behind it, because what we really want to do is have those classes that are focused on kids who have an interest in hip-hop.
That's what I want to ask you. You guys ever talk to, like, some principals or maybe school superintendent, Detroit Public Schools or wherever, to talk about this being maybe an elected course in high school for kids to take and things of that nature?
We're working on getting to that capacity. Right now we're kind of just in the after-school spectrum of programming where we're at after school, but that's something we definitely would love to, you know, that we're actually trying to explore, because it takes a lot, you know, a capacity, the staff, administrative, and things like that behind it, but it's, you know, it's definitely part of our mission.
All right, just so real quick, just the pop locking. That's what I like. I mean, I wish. Can you do a little something like that on the camera for us, man? Some pop locking.
Oh man, you know.
Just a teeny bit, real quick.
Okay, let me back it up a little bit.
Hit it.
I'll let you. There we go. Yeah.
My man is dancing, y'all. Check your. You see that? That is amazing, and you teach that.
I see it every day.
So you teach that. Just get on the mic, my man. You teach that, just.
Oh yes, sir.
Pop locking to the kids.
Oh yeah.
It's a technique to it, and you actually showed them. However you're doing that, you're teaching that.
No, it takes a lot of patience, but you know, usually, you know, the bigger moves like breaking, like they kind of catch people's attention. But when they see me hit those, everybody loves seeing a robot. Kids get super really into that. And I teach them the basics. And sometimes we get those golden children that are really dope at a young age, and we help bring them up.
I love it. So Mav 1, back to you, Mike, to you.
Yep.
So Mav 1, this is a great opportunity for the kids, not only to get good exercise and get that heart pumping, that blood through their system, which is always good, cardio and everything. But as you mentioned earlier, it's a good thing to give kids something to do to keep them off the streets, man. Right? This is part of your
definitely.
mission.
It's that's what probably separates us from most sports, music, and other arts programs. Is I'm 32, just you're 29, and I've been dancing since I was 12. He's been dancing since he was like 17, 18. So it's something that goes beyond after school hours. And that's when we see that a lot of things happen, is the after school times. It's something that follows you. It's not something you do in the meantime. It can be, just a hobby. But for a lot of us, it becomes a lifestyle. We travel, we compete. We spent a whole week in LA just learning, going up and down the coast with different pioneers that are out there learning different aspects of the West Coast style to come back here and bring it. That's probably another thing why me and him are on the same rhythm is, yes, the LA is very, very enticing. New York, Miami, all these different areas. But for us being Detroiters, we don't want to leave our city. We don't want to leave what we have here. We can go and bring it all back. That's our main. When we travel and when we compete. Like I said about it being a lifestyle. I've seen coast to coast, up and down. Each side just from being a part of it. That it's taken me places I wouldn't have otherwise thought. And I mean, I know a lot of programs and stuff can do a lot of stuff, but you usually don't hear about people in their 30s still doing what they were doing when they were 10, 12 years old, and even younger. We start as young as 5 years old, and just earlier today I had a couple adult private classes that I was teaching, and one of them was 24, the other one was 31. So
I'm loving it, man. Motorcity Street Dance Academy, Mav 1, and Just. Hey, man, if people are listening right now, how do I get my kid involved? What do I need to do? You got numbers, you got contacts, you got some video. What do we do?
We got the website, which is alliedmedia.org/MCSDA. That's the abbreviation of Motor City Street Dance Academy. So alliedmedia.org/MCSDA. All our classes, schedule, and our booking info is on there as well. And then the phone number is 313-675-2018. 313-675-2018. That's the easiest ways. You can also email us at mav1detroit@gmail.com, and that'll pretty much get, you'll hit us one way or the other. We're on our sites, we're on our Instagram, stuff like that, but the main ways of getting a hold of us, phone, email, and that website. It's got a list of all of our classes, all of our dance classes. If you're interested in performances and anything like that, workshops, we come, like I said about the SEED program, we take MCSDA to you. We can bring it there. We can do intensive days for, at a lot of dance studios, we bring all of us to the studio, and we do like a 3-hour, 4-hour workshop intensive instead of just 45 minutes,
Yeah, appreciate what you guys are doing. Mav 1 Just, thanks for coming by. Motor City Street Dance Academy.
Thank you.
In the building, looking out for the young people, loving it. Anytime you do something for the kids, man, you come out here and let us know what you're doing.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for listening to your cousin, Reggie Reg, and Mr. Community. God bless Detroit.
That worked.